Welcome to English Practice Every Day. In this video, we will practice a few simple tag questions in various English tenses and contexts. Such tag questions are used to seek agreement, confirmation, or clarification in conversations. As you speak out loud with me, I urge you to try to imagine a scenario in your mind in which you would ask these questions to someone. Let's start. Please speak out loud with me. Present simple tense. Present simple tense. It rains often, doesn't it? It rains often, doesn't it? He works here, doesn't he? He works here, doesn't he? You like ice cream, don't you? You like ice cream, don't you? They know the way, don't they? They know the way, don't they? She speaks Spanish, doesn't she? She speaks Spanish, doesn't she? It doesn't rain often, does it? It doesn't rain often, does it? He doesn't work here, does he? He doesn't work here, does he? You don't like ice cream, do you? You don't like ice cream, do you? They don't know the way, do they? They don't know the way, do they? She doesn't speak Spanish, does she? She doesn't speak Spanish, does she? Present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. It's raining outside, isn't it? It's raining outside, isn't it? He's coming later, isn't he? He's coming later, isn't he? You're studying, aren't you? You're studying, aren't you? She's watching TV, isn't she? She's watching TV, isn't she? They're playing soccer, aren't they? They're playing soccer, aren't they? It isn't raining outside, is it? It isn't raining outside, is it? He isn't coming later, is he? He isn't coming later, is he? You aren't studying, are you? You aren't studying, are you? She isn't watching TV, is she? She isn't watching TV, is she? They aren't playing soccer, are they? They aren't playing soccer, are they? Present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. He's already eaten, hasn't he? He's already eaten, hasn't he? We met before, haven't we? We've met before, haven't we? She's traveled a lot, hasn't she? She's traveled a lot, hasn't she? You visited London, haven't you? You visited London, haven't you? They finished the project, haven't they? They finished the project, haven't they? He hasn't already eaten, has he? He hasn't already eaten, has he? We haven't met before, have we? We haven't met before, have we? She hasn't traveled a lot, has she? She hasn't traveled a lot, has she? You haven't visited London, have you? You haven't visited London, have you? They haven't finished the project, have they? They haven't finished the project, have they? Past simple tense. Past simple tense. We went shopping, didn't we? We went shopping, didn't we? She liked the book, didn't she? She liked the book, didn't she? You saw that movie, didn't you? You saw that movie, didn't you? They arrived on time, didn't they? They arrived on time, didn't they? He visited last summer, didn't he? He visited last summer, didn't he? We didn't go shopping, did we? We didn't go shopping, did we? She didn't like the book, did she? She didn't like the book, did she? You didn't see that movie, did you? You didn't see that movie, did you? They didn't arrive on time, did they? They didn't arrive on time, did they? He didn't visit last summer, did he? He didn't visit last summer, did he? Past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. You were sleeping, weren't you? You were sleeping, weren't you? She was working late, wasn't she? She was working late, wasn't she? He was studying all night, wasn't he? He was studying all night, wasn't he? We were cooking dinner, weren't we? We were cooking dinner, weren't we? They were watching TV, weren't they? They were watching TV, weren't they? You weren't sleeping, were you? You weren't sleeping, were you? She wasn't working late, was she? She wasn't working late, was she? He wasn't studying all night, was he? He wasn't studying all night, was he? We weren't cooking dinner, were we? We weren't cooking dinner, were we? They weren't watching TV, were they? They weren't watching TV, were they? Past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. You had already left, hadn't you? You had already left, hadn't you? We had eaten dinner, hadn't we? We had eaten dinner, hadn't we? She had visited Paris, hadn't she? She had visited Paris, hasn't she? They had never met before, had they? They had never met before, had they? He had finished his homework, hadn't he? He had finished his homework, hadn't he? You hadn't already left, had you? You hadn't already left, had you? We hadn't eaten dinner, had we? We hadn't eaten dinner, had we? She hadn't visited Paris, had she? She hadn't visited Paris, had she? They hadn't ever met before, had they? They hadn't ever met before, had they? He hadn't finished his homework, had he? He hadn't finished his homework, had he? Future simple tense. Future simple tense. You will come, won't you? You will come, won't you? He will call you, won't he? He will call you, won't he? She will be there, won't she? She will be there, won't she? They will help us, won't they? They will help us, won't they? We will see each other, won't we? We will see each other, won't we? You won't come, will you? You won't come, will you? He won't call you, will he? He won't call you, will he? She won't be there, will she? She won't be there, will she? They won't help us, will they? They won't help us, will they? We won't see each other, will we? We won't see each other, will we? Future continuous tense. Future continuous tense. He will be traveling, won't he? He will be traveling, won't he? We will be watching, won't we? We will be watching, won't we? You'll be working, won't you? You will be working, won't you? She will be studying, won't she? She will be studying, won't she? They will be waiting, won't they? They will be waiting, won't they? He won't be traveling, will he? He won't be traveling, will he? We won't be watching, will we? We won't be watching, will we? You won't be working, will you? You won't be working, will you? She won't be studying, will she? She won't be studying, will she? They won't be waiting, will they? They won't be waiting, will they? Future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. He will have arrived, won't he? He will have arrived, won't he? We will have seen it, won't we? We will have seen it, won't we? You will have finished, won't you? You will have finished, won't you? She will have completed it, won't she? She will have completed it, won't she? They will have left by then, won't they? They will have left by then, won't they? He won't have arrived, will he? He won't have arrived, will he? We won't have seen it, will we? We won't have seen it, will we? You won't have finished, will you? You won't have finished, will you? She won't have completed it, will she? She won't have completed it, will she? They won't have left by then, will they? They won't have left by then, will they? That's all for this tag questions practice session. I hope you imagine various scenarios in your mind as you practiced with me. Such practices will help you gradually to think in English. Please use this practice in your day-to-day life to ask tag questions and continue practicing with patience and discipline. Bye for now.